Hello everyone, I'm Shivangi Gupta and today I'm going to teach you the class 10th chapter Arithmetic Progressions. But before starting this chapter, let us revise your previous knowledge. Have you remembered in the lower classes you have done many questions to complete the patterns. Okay. In those questions you have to follow some rules to complete the pattern. For example, in this type of series, you can see that every time for getting your next term, you have to add 2 here. Okay. So now we will do the same thing again here, but in a very comprehensive way. Okay. Our today's chapter is arithmetic progression. But before that, let us see that there are total 3 types of progressions: arithmetic, geometric and harmonic progressions. As I have told you, arithmetic progression is a progression in which you have to add or subtract something, okay? But in geometric progression, you have to multiply or divide something for getting your next term, okay? And in harmonic progression, actually harmonic progression is the reciprocal of arithmetic progression, in which again you have to add or subtract something only in the denominator for getting your next term. But today's chapter is of arithmetic progression, so let us focus on that. Here I have written an example 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. Okay, and in this example we will represent each term by first term by A1, second term by A2, third term by A3 and so on. Okay, actually in your series there can be any number of terms. Okay, we don't know how many terms are there, but if you know that there are only 10 terms in your series, then you will represent that 10 by n, because n represents total number of terms here. Okay, and second thing is, how will you identify that this series is arithmetic? Again, you can see every time you are adding 2. Okay, so what is 2 here? Actually 2 is the common difference, and common difference is represented by D here, and common difference will be same every time. Okay, and how will you calculate that? This is the formula of calculating common difference. Okay, ANth minus 1. Okay, this is the formula of calculating common difference. Here you can see that if I want to find out the common difference here, then I will subtract first term from the second term. Okay, like 4 minus 2 is 2, and I can also subtract second term from the third term. Every time I will get the same answer because this is the common difference. Okay, and one more thing is, what is ANth here? Actually ANth is not the last term. ANth is that term that you will find out, that you want to find out. For example, if I say that find out the 7th term. Okay, if I say that find out the 7th term in this series, okay, in that case your ANth will be A7th. Okay, so let us take an example. So here you can see we have a question. The question is, find the 20th term of the AP 3, 8, 13 and the last term is 253. Okay, but in this question you will have to find out the 20th term. So we can write like this. Okay, we will have to find out the 20th term here. First term is 3, our second term is 8. Okay, but look here, what is 253? 253 is the last term, but 253 is not your nth term here. Why? Because nth term is not the last term every time. Okay, here you'll have to find out the 20th term. So 20th term is the last term here. Last term, or we can say that anth term. Okay, so 20th term or anth term here. Okay, because here we want to find out the 20th term. But how will you find out the 20th term? Here, this is the formula for finding out any term. Okay, this is A1 plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, but let me tell you one thing, that where has this formula come? Okay, look, if I have told you that D is the common difference, and every time when you subtract first term from the second term, okay, you will get your common difference. Here if I subtract 3 from 8, I will get the common difference, okay, like this. So what I've done here, I have subtracted first term from the second term, okay, like this. Can I return this in another way? Yes, I can. I can write this like this. A1 plus D is equal to A2. So here you can see that when I add common difference in the first term, I will get my next term. Okay, again, if you add common difference in the second term, you will get the third term. Okay, and this pattern will go same. But look here, can I have, in the place of A2, can I here write A1 plus D? Can't I? So here A3 is equal to A1 plus twice of D. Okay. So from here this formula has come out. Okay. It means if you find out your nth term, you'll have to add n minus 1 into D into your first term. Okay. So I think you have understood that where this formula has come. Okay. Now let us solve this question. So now we will put the values in this formula. Okay. We want to find out a 20th term. Okay. So A1 is 3 here plus n minus 1. What is n here? Actually you want to find out your 20th term. So you will take n 20 here. 20 minus 1, and what is common difference here? You can see that common difference is 8 minus 3, it means 5 here. Common difference is 5 here. Now you just calculate it. So your 20th term is 98. Okay. I hope you have understood it and enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much.